There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Tоварищ Майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast, and soon will have complete victory.
And
nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you?
I'm just following orders, comrade.
Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings.
Alright.
You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. So-called 1, out.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Well, I think that should be good enough. This is like my favorite part of the mission, because it's mostly just me controlling infantry, which is what I like to do the most. So we'll have to see how this all plays out. I think we're playing as the Russian VDV. I'm gonna tell these guys.
Just give us a target.
How do I hold fire? There you go. Tell them to hold fire.
80 squad ready to move.
And
Товарищ командир, we're
all
available.
y'all get inside
Acknowledged.
here.
Moving out.
I want to kind of spread these groups out a bit.
Just give us a target.
Yeah, so-called 1. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the
Yeah.
National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Oh,
Short. That explains the advance air
we
defenses.
spotted
We
already.
weren't counting on this kind of
We spotted
opposition.
already.
80
Alright.
squad ready to
Will
move.
you aboard?
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romano. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential.
Where do you need our launchers? What now, товарищ командир? We defeated an enemy. Under fire! Launch those grenades!
Yeah, holy
now, товарищ
shit.
командир?
Okay.
Unit killed. We're taking infantry good to go.
You are losing a lot of men, Romano. You have to be more careful if we are to accomplish this mission with the assets we have available.
Yeah, I
Just
was
give
not
us a target.
expecting all that.
We defeated
Yeah, I
an
don't.
enemy.
This is a lot of.
Destroy the
This is a
enemy.
lot of
an
armor
enemy.
positions for just a small infantry group.
Where
I
do you
got my
want us to take
sniper, so I should
position?
be alright.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Товарищ командир, target defeated. 80 squad ready to move.
We'll get the
Infantry heading out.
over here.
Where do you
get these
need us?
guys up here.
They're moving out.
Move
infantry,
my
good to go.
sniper over there.
We're on the move. Just give us a target. Enemy
Yeah, when I
neutralized.
rehearsed this, I was not expecting things to play out this
Well
way.
done, Romano. First kill.
We're under fire! We're under fire! Our rockets are loaded.
They've got one of your units.
Tank busters are moving out. Speed it up now! Rifles are clean and ready. Товарищ командир, we are on the move.
I could probably call in another sniper, but I'd rather just keep reserves, whatever I
Anti-tank
have.
unit available. Enemy neutralized.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
must
need to
sprint to
haul
the
ass. I don't
destination.
got time to wait on you.
Just give us
Waste
a
of
target.
time.
Awaiting squad reinforcements.
Alright, I'm gonna relocate
The
these
squad
guys.
is assembled. Getting to the position.
Take this building.
Get inside the building. Sprint to the coordinates.
It's been some
We
time
got
since
the
I
tank.
played this. Almost forgot how to play the game for a little bit.
Rifles are clean
That
and
sniper's
ready.
going to work.
Товарищ командир, we're available. Infantry
I'm gonna
heading
set
out.
up a choke point right here, mainly because I know
Moving
there's
rocket
gonna be
launchers
vehicles
to the
climbing
destination.
up here. So we're gonna set up.
A machine gun is ready. Getting to the position. What? Товарищ командир, we're ready.
Yeah, so-called 1. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Your command, товарищ командир. We are on the move. Rifles are clean and ready. Load your grenades and fire!
That didn't do much.
Hostile soldier killed. What? Destroyed the enemy! Get going! Target defeated! Hey, we need that building! Run quickly now! We're taking heat! Target killed! We got the
What
target.
is this?
Anti-tank squad available in the middle of infantry! Your command! Let's move it!
I must be getting sniped or some crap.
Drop in some backup for our squad, now! Sniper team ready. Give us some support here!
There we go. Okay.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Good to go. Enter that building. Move out. Double tap. Where do you want us to take position? Acknowledged. Moving out. Available. That vehicle. Get going! They are engaging us! Give us some support! Get going! Moving out! Castle! Speed it up! Target defeated! They are engaging us! Where do you need us? Going in there now. We got the target. Infantry ready to the destination. The squad is assembled.
The GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Da, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
I think I'm doing fine right now. There's not much else to do other than just sit and wait for all this stuff to get
Almost
finished.
done, Roman. Our fighter bombers are standing
Finally!
Commands! We got the target!
Oh, but I can't call them in for whatever reason.
Move your feet! Infantry, good to go. We defeated. Get your rifles and move. Affirmative. Moving.
Unit lost.
And there goes my sniper. So much for all of that.
They are engaging us! We disabled that vehicle! Take the building! Commander. Target defeated. Hostile destroyed. Hey, speed it up now! Available. We defeated an enemy. A machine gun is ready. Infantry heading out. Commands? Moving out! Commands! Hostile load that machine gun! Your command, Tavarish Commander. Heads down and go! Give us some support here! Get inside the building. We're taking heat! Where do you need us? Got new orders for us. We're under fire! Move your feet! We're taking infantry! Атакуйте! We got the target!
We're gonna need a hell of a lot more
The squad is assembled.
than what I can muster right
Killed an
now.
enemy! Getting to the position. Tavarish, speed it up! What now, Tavarish Commander?
You guys have one job, and that is to kill everything you see.
Unit killed.
Target
And I'm
defeated!
taking a hell of a lot of punishment.
A machine gun is ready! Occupy that sprint as a coordinate.
What? Just tell me what?
They're under fire! But now,
The hell
let's
you
move
mean
it!
what?
Tavarish Commander, we are regrouping and resupplying.
Alright, well,
We destroyed an anti-tank unit available.
Well done, Romanov. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to
what
your
the
next
hell is
objective.
all this then? If you guys had choppers, you could have just called those guys
The
in.
area is clear.
Look at this.
We are ready to move into position.
This is kind of pathetic.
Just give us a target. Attack the target.
Really?
But now, Tavarish Commander, building will be secure.
This is how annoying the damn infantries
Rifles
are.
are clean and ready. Infantry heading out. Here, getting to the position. Hits. We're taking hits. The machine gun is ready. Send your soldiers to fill in for casualties. Infantry good to getting to the position. Infantry heading out. Where do you need our line? Moving out! Your command, Tavarish Command, heads down and go! Anti-tank squad, have fire at the target! Where do you need us? Conserve your ammo, people! Give us some support here! Infantry heading out. They're engaging us!
They've
Loading
got one of
rocket
your
launchers.
units.
They're taking heat!
Well, come on and kill it.
Good. Here come our
My
comrades in
God.
the sky.
Move out.
Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
The squad is assembled.
This is Serb. Dropping.
Okay, so you're gonna drop a bomb right on where my units are? You know I had guys down there in the farm, right?
Tavarit Malachenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Wow.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Malachenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
Well, easier said than done, comrade. So it looks like now I have some tactical aid.
We have some fire support available, Romano. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Probably call in. Still can't call in anymore. Yeah, why not? More the merrier, right?
A machine gun is ready. Infantry
The
heading out.
Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
This is Chaika. Airborne deployed at the coordinates you provided. Over.
80 squad ready to
Lieutenant
move.
Romano, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
Infantry heading out.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Yes, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
On the move.
No distinction should be made. They are all enemies.
Hostile target.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
I said, shut the fuck up, comrade.
Malachenko out.
Nobody asked for your opinion, comrade.
80 squad
This
ready
is
to move.
communist,
heading out. Secure the enemy.
military. We
Target defeated.
don't respect human rights nor opinions.
Mortar barrage delivered. Hostile casualties confirmed. Molotov out.
Yeah, I called in the Russian airborne
Airborne infantry delivered.
Tavares
to
Commander.
do some
Airborne.
reconnaissance and
Acknowledged.
getting close to
Moving out.
call in
Sokol
some
1 here.
airstrips.
Use your fire support assets to deal with
But
the
you tell me
infantry.
how to play the game.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading
hell
this
yeah.
way.
Tavares Commander.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
Get spotted on the way.
Comrade.
Firing mortars. The barrage
Destroy
will
the
begin soon.
fortification.
Molotov out.
We killed an enemy. Anti-tank unit available. Infantry engaged. What now, Tavares Commander? Your command, Tavares Commander. Rifle squad need orders. Hostile target killed. Load that machine gun. Can't do that. Infantry.
Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
Hostile target killed. Rifle squad need orders. Moving out.
Molotov here. Mortar strike executed. Over.
We're under fire. Snipers reporting. Get going. Infantry good to go. Got that infantry. We're fighting the enemy here. Orders? Artillery needed as our provided quarters. Destroy the enemy. We're taking heat. Spetsnaz on the move. We got the target.
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Infantry ready for combat.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
Товарищ командир. Acknowledged. Moving out. Attack the target. We're doing our duty. We can't do this. Heading out. Destroy the enemy. We're in the middle of something. Fire your rifles! We killed an enemy! Товарищ командир. We're available. Airborne is initiating the attack.
I wonder what these guys look like. Kind of curious to see what they would look like.
A machine gun is getting to the position.
So-called one here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you.
Consider the perimeter. Infantry good to go. Get to that
It's
perimeter.
about time, comrade.
Give us
The
some
Americans are
support here.
preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov.
But pretty much all I gotta do right now is defend.
I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Lebedev. Expect an infantry heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
Moving. Rifle squad. Infantry
I have asked
heading out.
frontal aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Hopefully they won't spot
Our
us.
comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage.
Unit heading out.
Give us some more heading out now.
Товарищ командир. Here, affirmative. Move it. Rifles are clean and ready. Hostile target. Ready, you need our launchers. We killed an enemy. Move your feet. A machine gun is ready. Where do you need us? Getting to the position. Rifles are clean and ready. Acknowledge.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
Move it and don't trip on your rifles. Give us some support here. Artillery strike on our target. Get your gear together and go. Neutralize. Where do you need us? Affirmative. Move it.
Time to call in some airstrikes.
Order strike requested. Firing away. Out.
We killed an enemy. We're doing our duty. We are on the move. Affirmative. Moving.
Barrage hit for full effect.
Товарищ командир.
Hostile
Target
area.
defeated. Rifle squad need order. Target defeated. Grenade now. We got the target. We got the target. Enemy neutralized. A machine gun is ready. Defeated. Infantry heading out. Give us some support here. Killed.
No
It's now
hostile
on the
area.
move.
Bad coordinates.
We killed an enemy.
What should we do? Drive to that
Destroy the enemy. But now, товарищ командир. We got the target. We killed an enemy. For Mother Russia.
Oh, mother Russia.
Destroy the enemy.
Firing mortars. The barrage
We got
will
the
reach you
target.
soon. Molotov out.
Hostile target killed.
Mortar strike requested.
Hostile target
Firing away.
killed.
Out.
We killed an enemy.
Mortar barrage delivered.
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
You better not drop that right on my damn head.
This is Serb. We are inbound at this time. Walking target coordinates.
Oh, please
So-called
don't.
one to Romano. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
Where do you need us? Get your sprint to the destination.
Serb here. Payload delivery initiated.
I say again, Romano. Clear the forest.
Where do you need? Affirmative. Move. Товарищ, we are on the move. Rifles are clean and ready. Acknowledged. Moving out. Infantry good to go. Moving out! We got the target.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Molotov out.
Not much to really talk about right now, as a lot of it is
Just give us
just
a
me
target.
trying to fend off every attack wave.
Infantry, good to go. Moving to the perimeter. Infantry ready for combat. Acknowledged. Moving out. Commandeer, we're ready. We're on the move. 80 squad ready to move. We are on the move. Tavarish Commandeer, airborne here. We're on the move. Tavarish Commandeer, we're available.
Molotov reporting in. Target
They're moving out.
And we inflicted casualties. Over. Molotov here. The provided strike area was empty. Out.
So-called one here. You make me proud, Romano.
Killed an enemy. Heads down and go. Our rockets are low. Let's move it. What now, Tavarish Commandeer?
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Alrighty. Time for the main assault. The main assault. The main assault.
A machine gun is ready. Getting to the position. Where do you need infantry? Heading out. Tavarish Commandeer. Tavarish Commandeer.
I'm gonna split these guys up into 2 groups here. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna repair my vehicles because that's priority. Where? Over here.
Recovery vehicle available for our tracks are
So it's gonna require a little bit of time because I need to repair some of this light tank.
Starting repairs now.
Infantry
However,
ready for
I could
combat.
take these guys to start making an attack line right here.
Start moving. Rifle squad.
Look at this comrades. This is glorious. All of you look so beautiful. Look at you. Every one of you is so gloriously beautiful. Stalin would be proud of every one of you. Anyways.
Soldat neutralized.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's not do that.
The squad is assembled. Acknowledged. Moving out. Can't do that. Tavarish Commandeer, acknowledged. Moving out.
Alright, are you guys patched up? Good.
Fire.
Want us to repair something?
They're under fire.
Heading for the position.
We're under fire.
Light armor, ready for armor rolling.
They're taking heat. They're in the middle. Get going. Got new orders. Heads down and go. Load that machine. Heads down and go. Speed it up now. They are engaging us.
That would be a good time to call in some airstrike. Cluster bombs. Love cluster bombs. Who doesn't love cluster bombs? I love cluster bombs. You all love cluster bombs? Holy shit, shit.
We need a smoke screen. Hit, yes.
Hostile target killed.
We can repair anything. Starting repairs now. Armor here, heading for the position.
Are you here? The airstrike was a miss. Out.
Yes, the airstrike was a success, comrade. Check yourself.
Tavarish Commandeer, where
Oh
do you need
man,
our
freaking
tank?
eyes are watering for some reason.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They're sending amphibious transports up the river.
So-called one here. You are making good progress, Romano. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
Infantry ready for
Yes,
combat.
kind of now.
Acknowledged. Molotov firing
So,
orders.
where are you guys
Mother
going?
Russia. Affirmative. Moving.
You are the armor, which means the armor gets the luxury of being in the front lines in the open combat. The infantry has to fall up behind you guys.
Barrage hit for full effect.
Look at these spitsnaz. You guys in your blue berets.
Target vehicle destroyed.
Sexy as all hell.
We're doing our duty. We are on the move. Tavarish Commandeer, we're available. Moving rocket launchers to the destination.
Where's the damn repair vehicle? Get over here.
Tavarish Commandeer, repairing our comrade.
Where do
Yes,
you
your
need our
comrade
launchers?
is in danger. God damn, they're heavily focused. be. Try to get rid of all this.
Watching here. I'm going to hunt for hostile tanks. Over.
Where can we fixing vehicles? The smoke now. I'm rolling.
Anti-tank squad, move your feet. But now, the VastGameMaster, get going.
I attack the areas
Rifles
ordered
are
returning
clean
to
and
base.
getting to the
Over.
position.
In hindsight, I should have probably attacked from this direction. But we're here now.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Molotov out.
Товарищ командир, where do you need our tank? Товарищ командир, where do you want? Товарищ командир, we are moving out now.
Mortar barrage deleted.
Target tank
Hostile
disabled.
casualties confirmed.
Medium
Molotov
armor,
out.
need a command. Moving to the destination. Do you need repairs now?
So I'm gonna do something really, really stupid. Not too stupid, just kind of stupid.
Where
I'm
do
gonna
you
send the
need us?
infantry out in the
Start
open.
moving, rifle squad. Affirmative. Moving. They're engaging us. Hostile vehicle immobilized. We got the
Got one of
target.
your units.
Closing in
I
on
assume I
the
lost one of my light armored tanks.
Hostile target killed. Infantry ready for combat. Artillery strike requested before an enemy. The squad is assembled. Infantry heading out. Sniper team ready.
Hostiles are dead.
They're engaging
Heading
us.
out now. Товарищ командир, where we? Yes, товарищ командир. Moving. Do you need repairs
Hostile
now?
infantry killed. We're under fire. Where do you need us? Affirmative. Move it. Move out and pace it up.
Where can we assist? Heading for the position.
We're in back quickly now.
You almost got ran over, comrades.
AK is ready to fire. Infantry heading out.
Armor under attack.
Alright.
Enemy tank confirmed dead. Rifle squad need orders.
Let's go take this whole blob of
Move your
bullshit
feet.
and
We're
just
on the move.
start doing some stuff with it.
We're under fire.
Maloshenko here. My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1 out.
Heads down and go. Infantry good to go. Acknowledged. Moving out. Anti-tank
Actually, no
unit
good
available.
position to put these guys.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
Whatever.
Tavarish Commandeer, consider the perimeter take destroyed.
Armor here. Armor available for battle. We're repairing the target.
I'm trying to see if I can destroy that bridge. I can. Oh well.
Rifles are clean and ready. Tavarish Commandeer, we're ready.
Well, that's it. Everything's captured.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks.
Getting to the position.
Now, we just need to find the guerrilla leader.
The squad is assembled.
Говорит Lebedev. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Get to that perimeter.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
Rifles are clean and ready.
Armor here. Tavarish, we're moving out now. Tavarish Commandeer, where do you need our tank? We're moving
Well, which
out now.
direction are they coming from? It's over there. Can I call in a laser precision airstrike on that target? No?
Molotov here.
Oh,
Firing
that's
for
a shame.
Over.
Because I am going to do it anyway.
Watching here.
And I'm gonna
to
call in
hunt for
some
hostile
napalm.
tanks. Over.
Because napalm is everyone's
Molotov
best
here.
friend.
Artillery strike hit the mark. Enemy casualties reported. Over.
Ah! Looks like we're getting bombarded by MLRS.
Returning to base. The enemy did
Holy shit.
Machine gun.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Sokol 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Malachenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Malachenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the
But
long way
Comrade
around.
Colonel, it'd be much easier to just destroy the bridge. Now you're asking me to do too much.
You lost a unit.
See, look, according to this thing, I just lost a unit. I don't know what unit I lost, but I lost a unit. Holy shit. That's good too much.
Спецназ with orders right now. Get going! Товарищ командир, we are on the move out and pace it up.
You lost a unit.
I know this.
They're under fire!
This is Malachenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
Don't you think I not know this coming in? Don't you think I not know this? I noticed this. This I know.
They're under fire!
I don't know what I know. I just know.
Target defeated.
Come on! Missed opportunity.
We got the target.
completed. I hit some hostiles.
We need more airstrikes. Fucking calling airstrikes all over the damn place. I don't give a shit. Just call it.
Enemy located squad ready. Acknowledged. Moving out. Hostile ready. Our squad needs some fresh blood. Load that machine gun. Destroy the enemy. We killed an enemy.
Target eliminated.
This is Malachenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
You guys have one job, and that is just to
Find good
kill
defensive positions and hold.
everybody. Holy shit.
We got the target. We defeated
This
an
is
enemy.
too much, comrade. They're calling in every kind of freaking airstrike they can.
Destroyed.
But we are getting reinforcements, so I guess it's not too bad.
Artillery strike completed. Hostile kills.
God damn, that's not too much. I'm gonna call in airstrike until I can't call in airstrike no more. Freaking MLRS, man. I know you're hunting.
Sokol
I can
1 here.
smell you.
The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
Taking hits. We got the target.
This is a Horky. Enemy kills confirmed. Returning to base.
Target
Over.
defeated. Hostile target killed.
Artillery strike is inbound. Avoid the strike area. Out.
Mixing vehicle. Your orders. Armor on the move.
We got the target.
Getting close to this. Our tracks are steady.
Infantry ready for combat. Start moving. Rifle squad. They're on the move. They are engaging us. Destroy the enemy. Destroy the enemy. Rifleman, move out now.
Are around the ground and ready for order. Check out. Closing in on the designated strike zone. Expect me any second.
Killed an enemy.
Strike mission received. Cluster bombs are armed. Out. Affirmative.
Formatter rush.
Strike is
We're taking
inbound.
hit.
Out.
Getting to the position.
Hostile defeated.
They are engaging us.
Just gonna see if I can get a spent-sized unit and take out that artillery.
Engaging us.
That loves to hammer at us.
This is very old. The cluster bomb didn't hit any hostile. Returning to
Target
base.
defeated. Rifle squad need orders. They killed an
Hostiles in
enemy.
the target area have been destroyed. Out.
Anti-tank squad, move your feet. Destroy the enemy. Got new orders for us.
Target eliminated.
We got the target.
Where can we
Target
initiate the
defeated.
fixing vehicle? We need a smoke screen.
18th squad ready. Affirmative. Info good to go. We are on the move. Товарищ командир, we are available. Target defeated. We're moving to the location now.
Yeah, Sokol 1. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
Sokol 1 to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Solar. Just be quick about it. Break out.
Enemy neutralized.
So call one to Malashenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
What?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Where do you need our lunch? What now, Tavares Commander?
Alright, well. Wonder where the hell he went off. Oh, here we are.
Did you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us.
Damn you! Look at idea! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.
Sounds like that's not gonna end well. Alright guys, the capture of the guerrilla leader has speeded the pacification of the entire region, and the number of attacks against our forces has dropped dramatically. Your skill in maneuvering a small force against a superior enemy ensured this success. Glorious victory to the Soviet Union, comrades. We did it. We defeated the insurgents. And victory is ours. Alright guys, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Every time you guys subscribe, it helps the YouTube algorithm to let them know that I basically just let Senpai know that I exist. Every time you guys subscribe and notify, lets YouTube Senpai know that I exist. So I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time.